Hey, what's going on, guys? It's T-Gamer09 back here again with another episode, finally, of Alan Wake Remastered. The last time that we left off, we continued fleeing from Agent Nightingale, and we made our way to a train depot that took us farther away from where we were, and now it's the daytime, and if we read up on our objective, it is go to the coal mine. Wake is on his way to the old Bright Falls coal mine to meet the kidnapper. We are on our way there right now to see what happened to our wife and maybe figure out what's going on in Bright Falls and why the Dark Presence seems to be taking everything over. Bright Falls Coal Mine, Washington Mining Corps. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode whilst I work on replaying other series to the point we were at in the background and bringing you things.
I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
And bringing you things from other series that we are behind on, this being one of them. Here's our next coffee thermos. Let's pick it up and read our next signs. The Bright Falls Coal Mine Museum. While there were some earlier residents in the area, the true genesis of the town of Bright Falls came with the founding of the Bright Falls Mining Company and the opening of the Bright Falls coal mine in 1878. Although the work was hard and dangerous, many immigrants, Germans, Poles, Italians, Finns, and Swedes, among others, worked the mines. If we run over here, while lucrative at first, the mining steadily declined in the 20th century. The seams were rich but hard to get at, and the volcanic activity in the area made the mine shafts particularly dangerous. Huh. Bright Falls Coal Mine Museum.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
That was our next manuscript page, Sarah in the radio station. Let's continue on. There's about to be a trophy that comes up in a minute for making it from one location to another within 30 minutes. I don't know if I'll be able to get that trophy on this playthrough since we're also picking up our collectibles and there's quite a lot in between those places, but we'll see. In 1970, a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, caused most of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks. It's really interesting. Very beautiful shots, also. Cutscene.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
And here we go.
Wake,
Where the hell are you?
change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked
You
around by
want to
you.
see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello?
Oh no.
Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
Personally, I know he said meet at
I had to
noon
get to Mirror Peak.
and that it's your partner, but I would have just gone on after he didn't a no-show. If we
It was
sprint
close.
around here,
Maybe closer than ever before.
here's our coffee thermos. Here's more flare and battery ammo. Let's get out of here. As you can see, I'm frantically still trying to get that trophy, even though it's probably useless at this point. Our next manuscript is here. It is Thomas Zane in love with Barbara Jagger.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
There is alternatively another trophy we can grind out here called They're Here. It's a reference to the famous movie Poltergeist. All we have to do is destroy 20 poltergeist objects. Here we go. Can we do it? Let's see. Let's just count up from here. 1, 2, 6-gun scribe. You capped 100 taken with the revolver. They're here. You have destroyed 20 poltergeist objects. Yay, we did it. Alright, let's keep moving, shall we? Let's keep trying to speed things along to hurry up and get that trophy. Oh boy. Here we go. Let's just keep trying to ignore the enemies as best we can while we figure out where to go from here. Because I truthfully do not know. Oh boy, get away, get away, get away, get away. Go on, go on, go on, go on. Let's go. Let's get out of here, friends. Yes.
What the hell?
Oh boy, a dark presence. Fog.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
It said to prompt to drive. To drive what? This? Will this work? Turn off the power. Alright, let's get over there super fast. As fast as we possibly can. Whoa. Oh, there's so many of them. Back off. If we just throw our flares down, we should be covered. For right now, at least. Pick up flare gun ammo. Yes, there we go. Turn off the power there. Okay, that was a fun animation, but now it's all dark and spooky. Reload your weapon. Wake, come on. Let's keep the flare gun on. Go, 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 go. Oh no. We are getting massively slowed down by poltergeist objects. flares for days. Oh, big sledgehammer, dude. Takes out most of our health. Get away from us, please. What a relief. Alright. Where are we now? Let's see here. Revolver ammo, batteries. There should be more collectibles in here also. Oh boy. Because of course there are. No, can you just back off? Get back, get back, get back, get back, get back, get back. There we go. Back off. There we go. Had to use some of our more powerful weaponry there, but that's alright. Just so long as we are getting things done and dusted and also getting to where we need to be going and getting ourselves out of here on time, hopefully. If we keep climbing, here we go. In here. Stop slowing down, Ellen. Keep moving. Oh god. Flare gun. Oh dear. Is that all of them? Good. Trust no one in the dark, it says. Huh. What an ominous warning. Let's keep ourselves moving. If we climb up here, here's both our next coffee thermos once again, and follow. And we get our manuscript page, Wake Touched by the Dark Presence.
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the Dark Presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
Let's continue on. I feel like that manuscript page was pretty helpful in figuring out some of the stuff going on. But we're gonna keep the secret still for now. The Dark Presence just knocked down that entire tree. It's getting angrier at us, if I do say so myself. If we open this, it lets us open the gate. We cannot jump out that window, my bad. Oh boy, I bet that means there's going to be more of them that show up in a
There was
second.
no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
They gave us multiple flashbang grenades just now. I don't know what the point of that was. It doesn't seem to let us do anything. I guess it was an environmental hazard, maybe? Oh boy. Here we go. Just flashbang all of them, thunder and lightning. Get it for 50 taken have felt your fury. Also your flashbangs. That's very funny. Remedy kinda likes to add in lots of bouts of comedy to their stuff as well, so that's cool. Now back off, we need to keep moving, we're running out of time. Let's get ourselves going. If we come over here, we get our next manuscript page again. Wake and Barry in the cell.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
Uh-oh. Nightingale sounds like he's gonna get more unhinged soon. Ah, well, what can you do, right? Just keep moving to hopefully keep your trophy going. Here's our next chest markings. If we come up here and go in through this cave, it's kind of best to keep in between sprinting and not sprinting to keep as fast as you can be. Here's our next chest. Flare, flashbang, flashbang, flare gun, flare gun. Reload the flare gun. It probably means there's gonna be more enemies soon. Yeah, they're sneaking up on us. Thought you could do that. Wrong. Sillies. Get away from us. We got places to be. Manuscript. Flare gun, or not flare gun specifically, that wasn't the collectible, but our next chest leads to Wolf. Almost fell. When did Elm wait to come platforming? Here's our coffee thermos. If we hop down, it's going to take a lot of our health, but that's alright because we need to keep moving, and there is a light with more ammo reserves. Okay, just don't
I
take
had no
this
real
stuff.
plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Here's a pump action shotgun instead of just a regular shotgun. Now we're even more kick-ass. What are we gonna find next? Let's see. Get back, get back. Oh boy. Let's keep moving. We need to get out of here on time, please. If we come over here though and take a minute, we are going to be, oh boy, flashbang him. Just get him out of the way right now because we are running out of time. Coffee thermos again. Get back, please. I hate having to be forceful. I wonder if we unlock anything for our coffee thermoses other than our trophy, because I don't know so much about the other stuff, but I feel like you'd unlock something for getting all those. I feel like these lights are trying to guide us where to go, but maybe I'm wrong. And also I think these electric lights are trying to help us and kind of serve as a beacon of fending all of the taken off. Too bad we don't care about the taken because we need to keep moving.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
We need to keep on a moving.
Shift may cause cancer.
Okay, sure thing. Here's a fun fact for you all. Alan Wake was originally going to be an open world game, but Remedy, in their infinite Remedy wisdom, decided, no, that will kind of kill our sales because Alan Wake would work much better as a linear story game. And I'm glad they decided to do that because they were correct. It does work much, much better as a linear story-driven game. It would not really work in the context of being open world. Go wherever you want.
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
But being directed on where to go and everything like that, it really kind of adds a vibe to this Salem's Lot-esque goings on. I say as I try not to kill us. Manuscript page. Wake and Casey.
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight, something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
Alan, let go of your anger. It might be the cause of some of your block. Or maybe use the emotion in your stories, you know? Ah, well, what can we do with them? They're young, they'll learn. Let's see, there should be a place right around here to get our next sign and coffee thermos. If I'm not mistaken, maybe it's over here actually. I'm not sure. Yep, here's our coffee thermos. And there should be a sign right around here. I might have missed it, in which case I'm really cutting into that. Yeah, here we go. Great Peak Gorge, originally founded in 1928, the Great Peak Gorge mining town was one of the permanent settlements of the Bright Falls Mining Company, built for its workers. This nearby graveyard is a testament to the dangers the miners faced on a daily basis. Most of the men who lost their lives over the years here were buried there. A grim reminder to be careful for those who remained. Great Peak Gorge was abandoned almost overnight when the Bright Falls Mining Company closed its doors in 1970. If we keep on, it says cross the ghost town. There could not be a more atmospheric objective to have. What is this? No, pull all the flares out. Destroy them. Kill it with light. Kill it with light. Back off. Kill it with light. Poltergeist objectives. Unfortunately, we have no such flare gun ammo anymore to fight off easily. We need to just keep on pushing through. Whoa, don't fall, Alan. Let's see what we end up running into, shall we? Cross the ghost town is still our objective. But I figured this was coming. Back off. Back off. We're having to fight a train. Guys, I'm neurodivergent. I don't want to fight trains. They're my friends. Iron Horse is our trophy. You made the train engine run out of steam. I did not want to make the train engine run out of steam. They're my friends. If we look behind here, here's our coffee thermos. If we keep on rolling, here's our key that we need to get in here. I think that's a stock chain sound effect. It adds to the vibes for me, honestly.
Anything outside of riding is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
If you say so, Alan. If we pick up this, it's back to our hunting rifle again. Why not keep it switched up? Oh boy, it's knocking down more trees. Let's keep going and see if we can beat the dark presence to where it's racing us.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
I don't think we're making our deadline, guys. It's neat that there's a trophy for keeping it in canon, though, that you stick to the deadline that the kidnapper gives you of 30 minutes. Is it just down here? No, it's behind us. Whoa, didn't expect that turn, actually. Just because the chest is right there. I didn't think it would end up being this way. Oh wow, that vista is beautiful. Reach the mirror, peek, look up.
Birds.
Not again. Can you just go away, birds? Let's just keep running and see if we can dodge them, because I'd really rather conserve our ammo. Not even for the time limit trophy, just because I don't want to fight the birds. I want to save our resources. Danger. Well, we better go in anyway. Oh boy, the mine collapsed. Yeah, ghost mine. Just like any good old horror story. This is cool. Let's see where to go. Up here. Tunnels go to Cauldron Lake. Let's keep running. If we keep sprinting down here.
Warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
Uh-oh. That's very bad, Alan. That's very, very bad.
Alice?
We're trying, Alice. A manuscript. Alice drowning?
I'm losing it. I gotta get out of here.
Hunter's
The
taken.
hunters were big, thick-set men, confident and at home in the woods. They were feeling good, running on beer, ghost stories, and camaraderie late into the night. It did them no good, as they were taken by the dark presence, sucked deep into a darkness far worse than any ghost story they ever told or heard.
Alright then. Let's keep on chugging through then, shall we? Alright, now that we made our way back up top, you can hear our poor man out of breath again. Let's dive down here real fast. If we keep on sprinting down, it feels like there should be a collectible down there, but I don't guess there is. Nope, our next manuscript is right here. It is Nightingale in the Majestic.
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel. Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
That was really interesting. Suggests trouble to come. The dark presence is caving us in. Oh Lord. Ah, here I am wasting all kinds of ammo trying to get us through. One shot, one kill. Get back. Get back. Oh, this is pathetic. We need to keep moving. I think there's more coming behind us. Oh god, there are a lot. Here's our next coffee thermos. Just run, Alan. Please stop running out of breath. Yeah, I think we missed our deadline. I didn't really expect to make that in
I
this
have to make my
episode.
way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
That's alright. I'll do it on that one extra video I told you guys about where we'll be showcasing all of the nightmare difficulty only manuscript pages to finish off our collectibles. I will just do it then and collect any other missed trophies. That's alright. Doesn't really bother me. That's the thing I love about Alan Wake, is that Remedy made it to where it's most definitely a pretty replayable game that's fun to go back through. And also easy. It's not like a pain to constantly revisit this over and over. So yeah, there we go. Leave that there. Climb like a madman on, which he might be based on things going on. Oh wow, I messed that up very, very spectacularly. I don't know how you can see it as part of the environment quite clearly. I thought I could jump up the ladder and make it. I cannot, as it turns out. Let's sprint across. And kick that down. It suggests, so that way we can get down here back to our control real easily. Alan, can't you just slide down the ladder? Like most people who go down ladders fast. Please. If we climb back up here, then run across, hopefully we will be out of the ghost mines. I didn't expect this to turn into a western. Exit the silver mine. Whoa, I never even noticed it told us what kind of mine it was. It was used for silver. Pretty powerful kick there, Alan. Reach the mirror, peak, look out. But first, if we make our way all the way back up here and climb, we find another manuscript. Someone's been writing like a mad lad. Tor hits Nurse Sinclair.
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Molnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby."
Tor, clearly derivative of Thor. I'm gonna see if we can look at that focus option I missed. But what is he talking about? A patient named Tor Anderson and using the hammer of Mjolnir to smite a nurse. What is going on? We shall soon see. What a wonderful vista that was as well. If, once again, we sprint down here, we should be able to get to our next few collectible points. No, not more birds, please. Can't you all just die off? Oh, that was a cool soundtrack tidbit for just a split second that we got to hear. We pick up flares and batteries there. I feel like there's another collectible that is being missed, but I don't know where it is. Here we go. Please get here. We are running out of time to save our wife. I feel like we're gonna have to fight those birds off that flew away. This is too slow and too quiet to just be this. I knew it. I knew I heard him. Back off. Dirty birds, we have batteries for days to smite your legions. Here they come again. No, they left us alone. No, they didn't. Yes, they did. I genuinely can't tell. That's what I love about the system, is that they're messing with us long enough to distract us. Oh boy, the Dark Presence is trying to kill us again. No, please. Please, we're right there. No, no. Ow. Okay, so let's get out of here then. Back off. Let's just run past them, you know? Let's leave them be. Oh boy, a train car. Back off, please. If we come over here. Cam Pyramid. Hooray. Here is another light above head. Let's keep on running. Up here, we run into more weapon swaps. Hunting rifles, again, is what it's offering us. Kinda saying, hey, if you didn't take it already, take it now, kind of. It's what it seems to be like mostly. Back off, we've got a flare gun and we're not afraid to use it. Well, we are afraid to use it because we kind of need this ammo. No, stop throwing axes at us. What light through yonder window is our trophy? In the east? It is the east, and the flare gun is the sun 250 taken. That's pretty fun. More ammo, more batteries. Cauldron Lake. Cauldron Lake, the 8th deepest lake in the world. Cauldron Lake is a caldera lake formed in a volcanic crater. The volcano itself could be considered to be active, but it has not erupted since the volcanic earthquakes of 1970, and even then, the underground activity was comparably mild. Despite some property damage, there were no casualties. Cauldron Lake is one of the most beautiful spots in the Bright Falls area, as well as a central figure in the many local folk tales. It's a popular recreational area for the area residents. Huh. Alright. I don't feel like I should entirely feel comforted by this somehow, but, you know, whatever floats your boat. At this point, my friends, I think we are going to end off the episode there on a cliffhanger and continue next time. Sorry. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to leave a like. It really helps the channel out. Comment down below and we could have a conversation about anything you want. Subscribe and turn on the bell so that you never miss another episode. And don't forget to share the video with your friends and family so that we can spread more positivity to more people. And be sure to fight with light. And I will see you on the next one. Love you all.